This video is about this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, and I want to talk about it. But first, remember to support your boy on all his socials. Let's get into the video. The night started off by showing the world tag title eliminator that starts tonight. And the winners will face the tag champions, the Hurt Syndicates, because them boys hurt people at Forbidden Door. And the first match of that tournament will be Jet Speed versus FTR. In my opinion, the greatest tag team that's current right now. And we're going to hear from that young genius, MJF, the Casino Battle Royal Men's winner. And we will have a AEW Women's World Championship eliminator match. Timeless Tony Storm versus Minion number 1, I think, Billy Starks. And Billy is the minion of your forever ROH World Champion who's trying to be the forever All Elite Wrestling Women's World Champ, Athena, who's won the Gauntlet, Women's Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal. And we will hear from that young bruv, Will Ospreay. And Swerve has set his sights on a unified championship, which Okada won at All In, and he will have a match against Hechicero tonight. And the starting match will be the new World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Hangman Page versus Wheeler Yuta, the Meerkat. I can't talk. But to start off, we see Adam Hangman Page, the world champion, walking to Gorilla to get ready for his match. And he's stopped by Renee Young to have an interview talking about the future, Death Riders, MJF, and all that. And he's quickly interrupted by MJF, saying he don't really need this contract. He's gonna beat him in the ring one-on-one. But Hangman sees past that and says, I'm forcing you to use that contract because I know you can't beat me one-on-one. Then Adam Page heads to the ring against his match against Wheeler Yuta, the Meerkat. And Wheeler takes the opportunity to attack him before he's ready. Don't even got his jacket off. And it was a quick back and forth, but Adam Page wasn't playing no games. After that discus clothesline, he got him ready for the buckshot, hit him with the buckshot. 1, 2, 3. Then he looked at that chain he brought to the ring, and he's gonna get some get back for, damn, I forgot his name, Colt Cabana, for what they did to him Saturday. Hung that man by a chain. And he's quickly putting the paws on him with that chain. And he wrapped it around his neck like a vice. And he said, they don't give a fuck about you for real. And he said, I could have did this, but I'm not. Then he just let him go, which I would have did. Then Billy Stark says she's going to win tonight, but Athena says, no, you're going to soften her up. Then FTR versus Jet Speed is the second match of the night, the first match of the tag title tournament. And after, this was a good ass match. It went on longer than I thought it was, but after some, that's not cheating because they didn't get caught. But after this win, grabbing the crutch, FTR is the winner. They didn't need the crutch. And that's the new bracket. And after a victory, FTR was greeted in the ring by Tony Schiavone and was asking basically about Edge and what they been up to. Then Edge came out and said, yes, you did put a restraining order on me, but I paid some people whose business is hurting people. Then them boys music hit, and I love it. And they was paid to do a job, and they gonna get it done every time. So them boys went to work put the pause on Hurt Syndicate doing what Hurt Syndicate do, and quickly as they came, quickly as they leave. Then we hear from the former patriarchy, which they probably about to come a monarchy, if I'm using that word correctly. They said, we're finally uncaged because no more Christian. Then the young bruv, we'll hear from him soon. Then John Moxley gave us a video promo talking about, is Adam Hangman Page ready for this? We'll find out by the end of the night. Then that young bro was meted in the ring by Tony Schiavone, basically saying he'd been working hurt for the last 10 months and he's going to be out for some time, and hopefully he's going to be back before Forbidden Door. That's August, late August. Then we hear from this dangerous trio that got together last week for Tekla to win the $100,000 in the four-way. And Willow basically saying she had Tekla pinned in the ring 1, 2, 3 if it wasn't for the help of Julia and Sky Blue, so she's calling her out. Then the Hurt Syndicate is getting interviewed by Renee Paquette, and they're interrupted by MJF saying, where were you guys? I needed you with Adam Page, and now you all tight with Adam Copeland. It took him weeks to get in the Hurt Syndicate. And then MJF just said, MVP just said, Adam paid us, we got the job done. Then he told Bobby something. Then Bobby acted. He said, you're out of the Hurt Syndicate. And basically, it was done. Now it's time for Timeless Tony Storm in the title eliminator against Billy Starks, Athena's minion. And after a good back and forth, Timeless Tony Storm put in the crossface chicken wing and made Billy Starks tap out. Quickly as the match started, Billy Starks took the title from Aubrey Edwards and laid Tony Storm out with it, then called Athena down to cash in her contract. Then Athena hit her with the contract one more time before she was trying to execute it. Then out of nowhere, we heard Windsor. Alex Windsor will be challenging for the ROH World Title in the next ROH pay-per-view. I don't know what it's called. I don't watch ROH, so I don't know. But after she put the pause on Athena and Billy Starks, she let it be known the next match is Hechicero versus Swerve Strickland. And that match quickly got thrown out due to involvement from the Don Callis family. But from help from Brody King and Bandito, the tide quickly changed. Then out of nowhere, Okada came in with a steel chair to the back of Swerve, but they can't keep a real one down. Swerve turned it around, then put the necktie around Okada and was about to deliver the Swerve stomp until Don Callis and Josh Alexander saved him. Then Ricochet and GOA was interviewed. Then MJF came out and was quickly interrupted by Mark Briscoe, basically saying next week is going to be them one-on-one. And Mark had a match against Claudio Castagnoli. Then after a roll-up, Mark Briscoe won. Then they quickly jumped his ass. And John Moxley called out Hangman. Then Hangman boldly got in the ring and said, next week we're going to do this one more time since you don't think I earned it. And I'm going to prove it to you. And that was this week's AEW Dynamite. Like, support, and tell me what you think of it.